that sin is that which opposes God's will. And Krishna has made many statements about this in the Bhagavad Gita. He who discards scriptural injunctions and acts according to his own whims attains neither perfection, nor happiness, nor the supreme destination. So, there it is. He's telling very, very clearly, he who discards scriptural injunctions. Injunction means orders. They're not, well, you can, or you can do it, or you don't have to do it. It's not that. It's an order. It's if you're in the army, and your sergeant says, do this, you have to do it. Because you're under obedience. If you don't do it, they put you in the brig. They don't give you 9 lashes, but they put you in there, and you don't get the kind of food that you normally would get. Because you disobeyed. Similarly, I said we were in the spiritual world and we chose to disobey. Krishna says, yes, just serve me and you will be happy. So, because we have independence, the soul is independent, it can choose to serve Krishna or to serve oneself. So, the soul is, in its form, is saying, well, Krishna is getting so much glorification, so much adoration, so much profit, so much obeisance. Why can't I get some? Because in the spiritual world, Krishna is the king, and we're the servant. And yet, there is ego, not false ego. False ego is when you come here. And I'll explain. Take it in the other room, please. Thank you. No, they can't, because it's ruining it. It stops my train of thought, and then I have to keep starting over again. This is not done in lecture halls. Prabhupada never allowed it. And we have to be compassionate to everyone here, and not just, as I said, they're lovable children, but they don't understand, and they want to, so give them their little sense gratification in the other room. Give them some toys to play with, or give them some games. Let some Mataji do that as a service. And that way, everybody will be happy. So, continuing. It's an important point that, by the way, I'm not the only one who stops, as I'm stopping now, because the children, most of the speakers do the same thing, because it's an offense to all persons who are sitting here as well as the speaker. So continuing on, we were in the spiritual world, we made a bad choice. And the choice was, I don't want to serve Krishna anymore. I want to be a Krishna. I want to be served by Krishna. Excuse me, I want everybody to serve me as if I am a Krishna. So instead of being a servant, which is our nature, we want to be a Lord. Now, if you live in the spiritual world where everyone is a servant and everyone loves serving Krishna, you're no longer qualified to live in that world. Because you stick out like a sore thumb. Consequently, you are sent to another world. That's why we're all here. Unless some of you are here to enlighten us, to get out of this miserable situation. So you come to this world to get profit, adoration, distinction, glorification. You go to school, you develop a profession, you may be top or you may be middle, but somebody is looking up to you, even if you're nowhere, even if you're on unemployment. And if you're married, at least your child is at least looking up to you, and you can feel at least you're somewhat of a lord. And for the child is looking at the little cat or the dog. He can kick the cat, or he can pick up the cat. He can do what he wants. And the dog looks at the dog goes barking after the cat, so he feels he's a lord. So the cat is running after the mouse, and the cat feels, yes, I'm the lord. Look how the mouse is running away from me. And the mouse, she is running after the cockroach. And the cockroach is running after the little ants. So everybody gets a chance to be the head honcho, as we say. He's a big shot. Until somebody comes after you, and then you realize you're not such a big shot. And that's pretty much what the material world is like. Man is trying to dominate his wife, and sometimes wife is trying to dominate husband, and it results in explosions. Sometimes there's divorce, sometimes there's makeup, sometimes there's temporary breakup. But this is all the result of wanting to be a lord. I want to be your boss. Don't tell me what to do. I know better. I went to school. I also have PhD. I also have MA. Don't tell me what to do. It's this. This is called false ego. You're identifying yourself first